Um, Good morning. If you can remember uh, that we've been able to pick two different sections in the main. So the first section is the one that will show you the different shelves. And the second section, which is starting from here, is when we show the address, the contacts, the opening hour, and the likes. So we've done two sections within the main. So let me see if I can quickly preview. It's going to take my time. I don't want to on my WAMP server now. Okay, let me quickly on it. So while I continue with the video. Okay. 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 So I'm on the WAMP server. So now what we are actually taking today is the header. You know, I told you then that in HTML5, immediately after the body, you have the header, you close the header, then you have the main, you close the main, then you have the what? The footer. So we've been able to treat two sections within the main. So in this class, we are going to be dealing with the header. When you're talking about header, some people call it navbar. You understand? So it's always at the top. So let's see how we can do it. In my own case, I don't know what is happening to my home server. It's not ready, but let me still try. Maybe it has opened. Okay, I think my system is hanging. So let's just continue. Why? We'll do that later. So now within the header, the next thing is you quickly talk about the image. That's the logo, img space src space src equals the name of the logo. Sorry, it's the one server that I'm working on that is bringing this continuously. Oh my God. Okay. So, oh my God. So, possibly I should just be wait a little while for the server to come up. Web server is still trying to come up. September index. Let me reopen the september.html. So just pardon me. Because of time, let me just copy it from one of my projects. Okay. Okay. So can you see that I've been able to copy all that is within the header? This is the header, and I close Ctrl Z. Let's do the system. Let the devil like it or not, we are through with this class. If I have known, I will have not opened the web server. Okay. Okay. see. So I've opened all that is, I've copied all that is within the header. So I'll paste it and explain to you. So let's go to the header. Okay. Now, the first thing that I did is I put the logo, which is IMG SRC. The logo is within the images, as you can see. That's the logo coming up. And auth, logo of the company. The meaning of auth is that in case the network is bad and the image is unable to open, it will show this text, which is logo of the company. So now the next thing is nav, and I close my nav. So within the nav, I open my UL and I close my UL and put all the menus as a list. Can you see list? I close the list, I close the list till I get to our team. So after this is done, you should know that in our what is it called, in our normal style, which is mobile first, by default there is no need of adding much CSS code. Why? Because by default the list will be placed vertically. So that's why the only thing I just need to do is just to remove the bullets that will be in front of each of the lists, and at the same time I should try and modify it just little for it to be presentable. So the reason why I'm just going to copy my code directly is because I've taught you how to convert your list to menu. So I'm not going to take time on that. So let me just copy, for the mobile first, which is style.css. I'll just copy the code for the header. And you see I'm still at the header. Okay, header for the image. So I only copied everything for the header. Okay, so the header stops here. Control C. Don't worry, I will explain it to you, and I'll paste the header. Okay. Okay. So let me quickly explain the meaning of this September style, which is basically style.css. I told you style.css is for my mobile view. So, and you know that in a mobile phone, a mobile view, the menu should be placed vertically, so that because it's narrow, so the home and the likes will be placed vertically. So there's no need of stressing yourself, and by default, that is how a list is being displayed. So that's why you could see that header, I gave it background color, which is black. The position is fixed, top 0, left 0, right 0. You know what is it? The height is 220 px. The opacity, anyone you are not sure of, you can ask me. Then what else? You will notice that in this place, I'm not really disturbing myself about floats because I want it to be placed vertically. So let's save. So by the time we save, let me see if my WAMP is ready so that I will preview it for you to see. Oh, it's not yet ready, but let me just try. I could be lucky that it will work. Local. So I'm using another place. Local hosts. Then Okay. Jenkins slash September. What did I call the name? Let me confirm. September style underscore style dot html. Oh, my web server is not working yet. Let me see if I can easily sort that. I think this is an opportunity in case sometimes you on your web server and it's not working. You can take note of how you can easily set this. So this is what you do. You just come to your settings, search for settings on the home page. So when you search for the settings, so indirectly I must, because I know some of you will face this problem, especially when you have another server, maybe possibly a local server on your system. That's why it's give this kind of problem. So that's why I'll quickly use this opportunity to show you as well, so that in case you are faced with the same issue, you will know the solution to it. So please just hold on. I have to go inside the car to, because my battery is almost. Okay, so now you will notice that sorry, in case you are hearing one of noise, I have to quickly go and charge my laptop inside the car so that I'll be able to successfully finish this video. So now the next thing I'm going to do now is that, don't forget, what is taking me here is just like a diversion or digression from what we are doing. It's because my WAMP server is not on it, in which you can also face the same problem. So this is what you do. You come to services and you go to MySQL, because okay, MySQL okay, now this is my WAMP, I on WAMP, but it's not running, so that's why it's not coming up. So I will now go to MySQL. Possibly there's a conflict. M. Okay, MySQL. Okay, I'm in M. Can you see? MySQL 83 is running, so that's what is hindering my WAMP server from running. So what I will do, I will right click, I will stop this one. So when I stop this one, I will now go and on the other one, which is my WAMP. Okay, I'm almost in my WAMP. Please, let's search. Okay, this is my WAMP. I'll right click and I'll start. So hopefully my WAMP server will on now. I'm sure it's going to on now, because without showing you the preview, you might not really understand the topic very well. Okay, so let's wait for it to on fully. Yeah, it's running now, so let's see. Okay, can you see that my WAMP is on? In fact, some people stress themselves so much on this because they don't really know the solution to that. So let's go back and refresh my page. September. Let me show if I got the spelling. September. Oh, sorry, September underscore class. September underscore class. Underscore class. .html. Okay. Can you see that the little thing we did for the, don't forget that this is basically for what? For mobile view. So that's why you are saying that at mobile view, that's for mobile phone, I gave it 200px. Can you see? But even when I expand it to large view, it's still maintaining it. So that means I will need to use at media query. Why? At media query will help you to define whatever property you want to give for a particular screen size. The fact that I gave it for mobile view, it has also spread to big screen. So what I'm going to do now is that I would define the particular height that I needed for large screen. So let's see how we can easily do this. Because of time, you will permit me, let me just copy it from my previous code. Okay, so you should know that responsive is for large screen. So can you see responsive styling for header? So I'll just, can you see at media? Don't worry, I will explain. I think I've done that severally, but I will explain to you also. So I'll just copy, Ctrl C. I'll come to my September responsive and I'll paste it anywhere. So let me make it the first. Ctrl V. Now, what is the meaning of this? It said at media mean width 800px. Can you see that this is the opening curly brace of the at media, and this is the what? Closing curly brace for at media. For what? For mean width 800px. That is the minimum width. When you say something is minimum width 800px, that is, let permit me to speak Yoruba. Okay, that is from 800 upward. So 800 upward is not mobile. Do you understand? So that's why every CSS that I now want to use, I will use it within this definition. That is at mid. This is what we call at media query. That is, for this mean width to any screen size that is 800px above, do the following. Number one, header. Let the header, that is the section that we are standing on, let the display be grid, and also the grid template column be 1fr, 2fr. I know I've taught you about this. The simple meaning of this is that let the logo, the one at the left, let it take one proportion, then the other one where we have all our lists, let it take the what? The 2fr. Normally, if I write 1fr, it means that equal size. So that's not where I'm going. Let me just show you the basic thing that you easily look at this. And I said height. That is, the height of header at a large screen is just what? 80px. You see that immediately I put this, something will happen. Let's refresh. Normally it's supposed to reduce. Let me clear my cache. You can also face this problem as well. Please take note of all these things. Let me delete cache. Let me come and refresh back. Okay, let me know where the problem is. I mean, with 800px. Okay. September responsive. Oh, sorry. Possibly maybe because I've not saved this. Let me see. Maybe it's not working. Okay, this one has come in. Can you see that it's working perfectly for mobile view already? Can you see the home, the about, the contact, the service, the our team? But I don't know why it's not working yet for large screen. Because what I define is that for larger screen, which is September responsive. Okay. Okay, September responsive. I want to know, possibly maybe it's not working yet. Okay. I want to know if there's any difference by the time I remove it so that we know where the problem is. There's an effect. It's working already. Actually, maybe I would. Let me let me see previous code and see what is happening in that HTML. This is how it's supposed to work. That is home, about, contact, service, and when it's at smaller screen, it should be like this. So possibly what I would do is that I will give you the code so that you can actually try it, because my battery will soon off, so that we can go to the next phase. But I want to know that the reason why we are taking you through this art process for you to have detailed understanding on how to write your HTML5 code by yourself. Because in the next class, I'll be taking you out to download templates, but we are getting to the easiest part now. In case you've been getting stressed, just know that we are getting to the level that you will enjoy, in which you don't need to stress yourself with coding. All you need to just do is that I'll give you the site where you can download Bootstrap templates. So when you download the templates, you can just edit in less than 24 hours. You will finish a whole web project. So I think that's what I will do in the next class. So thank you.